I'm back for another week in review. I'm experimenting with coming in really close to the camera here. So make a comment if you want to see more of me up close or me farther back. Let's give this a go. Okay, maybe not that close. All right. Anyways, I wanted to just... this video is going to be another discussion of explaining how the week went fitness-wise, training-wise for my half marathon. I even did some lawn cutting this week. We live in a condo, so I don't really get a chance to cut the lawn very much. But I don't know, for some reason, our condo mowing guy missed us. So I borrowed my electric mower from my dad, and I think I did a pretty good job. I kind of sometimes miss having a yard and doing just like the cutting and the manicuring of the lawn. I do not miss all the raking of the leaves at this time of the year, though. Man, that is a pain in the butt. Also, what I do want to tell you guys, if you can kind of zoom in here as we move in closer to my quote-unquote green thumb. Check this out. So I planted, I believe, 12 seeds of pumpkins. I wanted to see what could happen. And look at these beauties. I got 4 medium-sized, well, maybe small-sized pumpkins. And you can say hello to Betty right here. I was also on a podcast. I was invited to be on a podcast with the Gym Lords podcast. JJ was the host. We talked about me. We talked about being a gym owner in kind of the current climate, quick background, and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was pretty exciting. I actually kind of put them off for a few months. I wasn't sure what the experience would be like. But yeah, it's done. I did it a couple weeks ago. I'm going to attach the link in the description below. So if you have some time, check it out. Discovered a couple new trails, new to me anyways. So I recorded some stuff when I was on the trail. So let's take a look at that. I don't have an SD card on my GoPro. I use my phone. So I just found a newish trail. Shannon and I have been on a trail back here. It's on the other side of Henday, down below Mustang and down below like the Terwillegar Dog Park trails. It's called Breathless. And I took Breathless and it scoots out into a new one called the Cowboy and then down into one called Straight Whiskey. And oh man, not many people go on it because it's so leaf covered, but I've come across this one spot where it kind of comes from up there, twirls, goes down, comes around this guy, and then across this little creek here with this like fucking micro bridge, like super fucking ass small, and then right up into something a little bit steep right there. And I believe, I don't know, it connects to something. I'm not sure if it could be Breathless or not. Stay tuned. So I just made it up that little hill, comes back up there, and then look what it opens up to. Trail goes along the edge of the hill like that, like super kind of sketchy-ish. But man, what a view. Look at that. That view amazing or what? So I've taken this trail. I wonder if I should just keep going. Or should I go back to where I came? Because where I came from there's going to be a lot of work getting back there, a lot of pedaling. Let's carry on this way. Where are we going? That way? And let's see where it goes. I'm a fairly confident rider for the most part. These types of edge of the cliff stuff where like you kind of want to enjoy the scenery, but like, let me flip it around, see if I can. Like it's literally if you put a foot down, it's like lost, and you're down like what, like fucking 5 floors. It's nuts. I mean, I can do this trail, but if there's some trees or something on the left, look at that. It's wicked. It's wicked fun, but sketchy. You gotta be confident. And let's see where we're going. Okay, so I'm parked there. Ooh, look at that drop off right there. And then let's see where we go. I think it carries on for a bit into those trees up there. I'll touch base soon. Let's get back to my bike. So I made the climb. Friggin' steep. Like, fuck. Okay, anyways. And I like climbing. I'm good, decent climbing. But, god damn it. We're fucking high. You can't really tell. But it's high. Then, we get up to this one point. It continues that way. But, check this out. The Outlaw. Oh, check it out. Oh my god, guys. I just fucking did Outlaw. Holy shit, is it good? It's so good. The climb at the start, some people might not like. I love it. Something's walking back there. Maybe a squirrel? Maybe Bigfoot. Anyways, it hooks up. It hooks up back to Cowboy, I think. And oh my god, it's so great. Focus though, you gotta focus. Right now it's still super covered in leaves. Not a lot of people take it, but man, it's so good. When you get to the top, you're right by a farmer's field. And when Shannon and I took Breathless last time, you just kind of get off the field and you just like cross a boring field onto like, I don't know, one of the bridges that crosses Henday, and then onto a paved path and you come back down. But now this thing hooks back up to Cowboy. And now I'm avoiding all that steep ass shit. And it's insane. Okay, I'm gonna carry on going back on Cowboy and see what happens. And here you can see some little features that are on quite a few trails, some bridges, some obstacles, stuff like that. And I was using my headlamp because even though the camera takes a lot of the light up, it was quite dark. It was, I needed it. So good thing I brought it. And continuing with our half marathon training. Well, my half marathon training, Shannon's marathon training. So we decided to go on an 18K run on Sunday. But if you look in the bottom right corner there, the guy kind of got lost. Shannon's phone went on the fritz. We had to reinstall Strava. Map got kicked back up and we ended up going 21.5K. It's a bit slower than we kind of anticipated, but you know what? I had fun. My legs were tired, but that was pretty much it. Feet were good. My attitude was good. I had decent energy, just kind of like leg muscles, just general soreness. Because we had like, look at this view from these Wolf Willow stairs going down. We went into some trails. We did some kind of pretty big climbs up and down. I don't know how many climbs went up and down, but probably at least 6 times. And some parts were pretty slow. So, but it was a beautiful day for this. And yeah, so we're just continuing our training for my half marathon. I used my Ultra Escalante shoes and everything went well. I enjoyed it. We're going to carry on with, I believe, a run on Thursday. I think the weather is going to be a little bit crappy. So we're going to see how things go. We have an 8 to 10K run planned on Sunday. And then man, like a week and a half to go. It's October 19th. We run on November 5th. Looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing. Thanks again, guys, for watching. And stay tuned for next week. Hopefully bring you some more action.